In the meantime, Secretary of State Antony Blinken returned to Israel, where he reiterated support for the U.S. ally. He is also pressing Israel to do everything it can to protect Palestinian civilians in Gaza. Natalie Brand reports from the White House.
At a news conference in Tel Aviv, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken reminded the world of the brutality of the Hamas terror attacks on October 7th, telling the story of two young boys in Israel.
Where's Daddy? One says. The other says, they killed Daddy. Where's my mommy? And then the terrorist comes in and casually opens the refrigerator and starts to eat from it. That's what we're dealing with.
The secretary once again pledged support for Israel while also stressing the importance of minimizing civilian casualties in Gaza and increasing humanitarian aid to the millions of Palestinian civilians living in the Hamas-controlled territory.
We need to do more to protect Palestinian civilians.
The diplomatic trip comes as Israeli airstrikes continue, leaving Palestinians to dig through the rubble to find survivors. Israel's military says it has encircled Gaza City, and the IDF released footage of what it says are its soldiers uncovering Hamas tunnels.
Secretary Blinken says a focus of his trip is to prevent the war from growing into a wider regional conflict, even as the head of Hezbollah, the Iran-backed militia in Lebanon, threatens escalation.
Israel says civilians in the north of the country were injured in a rocket attack from Lebanon. It responded by targeting Hezbollah infrastructure.
And the leader of Hezbollah said today the group is undeterred by American warnings and all options do remain on the table.